Hey everyone, I'm a Big Blaze and today I'll go over the Glacier Sorc leveling build. If you plan to level a Sorc, I suggest you level with Glacier. The level experience is pretty smooth and the damage is really good. In this guide, I'll show everything you need to know to make the leveling experience fast and fun. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Let's start. So, first of all, I suggest moving to the endgame build at around level 60 to 70. Do not try and change early cause you will feel the difference in power. As for the leveling build, how does this build work? It's pretty straightforward. Glacier is the main source of damage. All the other abilities increasing our damage with Glacier or our defense. Make sure you keep the teleport buff at all time. On top of the movement we get, it also gives us more resistance, more damage, and more defense. Like I said, we have few abilities that increasing our defense. One of them is Flame Ward. We cannot keep it at 100% of the time, so try and use it when needed. We go with 2 charges of Flame Ward to make our life easier. The next ability is Ice Barrage and we need to use it every time it's off cooldown. This ability helps us with single target and it also gives us shield that blocks projectile and has a chance to generate ward. In this guide, I want to focus on the important stuff for this build, so the build planner with everything you need to know is down in the description. There is 2 important things you need to know when leveling with this build. The first one is that the third explosion of Glacier is the most damaging hit. Make sure you are in rage for it. The second one is that mana is the real problem of this build. Glacier costs a lot of mana and we need to adjust it. We do that with few things. One of them is the skill Mana Strike. This skill helps us a lot with mana management. Make sure you hit an enemy to get more mana. On our gear, the most we can do for our mana management is of course to get mana prefix as much as we can. Another stat we need is crit. Crit is good for the mana management due to critical rejuvenation. While we are leveling, we cannot really aim for specific items, but in general, we need to get items with crit multiplier and of course mana. Wand is probably the most helpful item during leveling, so try and get one with spell damage, mana and reduce cost. The best prefix is spell damage and crit multiplier. As for our defensive stats, remember to do not neglect our resistances. We have more than enough damage with this build and we need to aim to cap our resistances. Try to get elemental resistance on your gear, but most importantly, try to get resistance cap on poison and physical. You can use resistance idols to get there. I know there is some builds that prefer to play with Arcane Ascendance. While I was leveling, I tried playing with it and honestly, I didn't feel I need this ability. As a matter of fact, it felt more annoying to play with because you stuck in a place when using it and cannot move freely. I'm sure we don't need this ability for leveling and that's why I prefer Ice Barrage instead. If you don't pay attention, most of the time you will find yourself dead while using Arcane Ascendance. Let me know in the comments what do you think on this decision. What do you prefer? Overall, I really liked leveling with this build. It was a lot of fun to play with. The damage is absolutely insane for leveling and the defensive is also good. The only thing you should worry about is the mana management. Make sure you keep an eye on it, especially on single target. If you have any questions about this build or in general, let me know in the comments. I hope you find this guide helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace.